Hey there, my name is Steve Pavlina, and I'm going to share my thoughts on conscious growth, a path to real success. Life is a journey of constant change. Every single day, with every sunrise, we are changing. There's no getting away from this basic truth of life. We get older, our experiences pile up, our views change, whether we notice it or not. But within this universal process of change, there are two very different paths. One is the path of passive growth, the default setting for most people. It's the growth that just happens to you. It's the slow, unconscious drift shaped by outside things, what society expects, the random currents of life. You get older, you accidentally learn some things. You're not the captain of your ship. You're just a passenger. The other passenger. The other path, the less traveled but much more rewarding one, is the path of conscious growth. This is the careful, intentional, determined act of becoming more. It's about waking up and deciding who you want to be, and then taking daily, disciplined steps to become that person. Conscious growth isn't about letting life happen to you. It's about you happening to your life. It means you're actively involved in shaping your character, making your skills better, making your wisdom deeper. You choose your destination, and then you carefully plan the way to get there. It's the difference between being a piece of driftwood carried by the tide and being a skilled sailor who uses the wind to reach a chosen shore. Think about how each path shapes you differently. Passive growth often leads to a life of quiet regret. You might look back one day and wonder, what if? What if you had learned that language? What if you had started that business? What if you had been a more present parent? What if you had been a braver leader? This kind of growth is reactive. You only change when pain or a crisis forces you to. It's a slow wearing away of your potential, a gradual dimming of your inner light. You become a product of your surroundings, a collection of habits you never chose and beliefs you never questioned. The story of your life is written by others, not by you. In stark contrast, conscious growth is the ultimate expression of freedom and personal power. It's proactive. You don't wait for a crisis to change. You change because you are committed to your own growth. You become the architect of your soul, the owner of your destiny. Every book you read, every new skill you learn, every fear you face, it's all part of a grand design that you yourself have created. This path leads not to regret, but to fulfillment. It fills your life with energy, purpose, and a deep sense of satisfaction, knowing that you are actively creating your best self and your most magnificent life. This is the secret to unlocking your full potential. Our society often defines success in very narrow terms: wealth, fame, titles, power. We're taught from a young age to chase these outside rewards, believing they hold the key to happiness and fulfillment. We race for the corner office, the biggest house, the admiration of our friends. The admiration of our friends. The admiration of our friends. Yet many who reach the top of this conventional mountain of success find themselves feeling empty and unfulfilled. They discover that the view from the top isn't as satisfying as they imagined. This is because true success isn't just about what you get or what you achieve. It's about who you become in the process. Conscious growth is the key that unlocks this deeper, more meaningful form of success. It shifts the focus from outside gains to inner expansion. You begin to understand that the real prize isn't the trophy at the end of the race, but the strength you built while running it. This is the foundation of lasting fulfillment. Starting on the journey of growing on purpose is like becoming the architect of your own self. But every great architect needs a blueprint. The blueprint for this inner building is based on 4 key parts. And these based on 4 key parts. Awareness, intention, action, reflection.
These porky parts will repress this ganz Soundes. Click on sales and take a glance flavor. This set it out on as awareness. You can see it was it is awareness. She is a walls.
Unhelpful stories. I'm not smart enough. I don't deserve success. I always mess things up. I always mess things up. It's the old programming we got as kids are developed from. Past failures. They create a comfort zone that feels safe, but in reality it's a cage. The first and bravest step to break these chains is to see them for what they are, which really takes being completely honest with yourself. Figuring out your limiting patterns means becoming a detective in your own life. You have to pay close attention to your results. So, where do you consistently fall short of your goals? What negative situations do you keep finding yourself in? If you repeatedly don't speak up in meetings, the pattern might be the belief that your opinion isn't valuable. If you put off important projects, the underlying pattern could be a fear of or maybe
이제 뭐다 올라섰다 이거 사장. Riveting work. The underlying pattern. Breaking it takes huge commitment. This isn't a one-time fix. It's a battle you have to choose to fight every single day. To get past this, you have to consciously and purposefully choose a new, empowering behavior. If your pattern is to back away from conflict, your new action must be to engage, to calmly and respectfully speak your truth, even when your heart is pounding. You have to act like the person you want to become long before you feel like that person. This is how new brain pathways are formed. You will stumble. You will have days where the old pattern wins. This isn't a failure. It's part of the process. The key is to get back up, dust yourself off, and recommit to your new path with even more determination. Each time you choose the new behavior over the old, you weaken the chain. With sustained effort, the old chains will rust and fall away, replaced by the wings of freedom. Our relationships are one of the most powerful and strongest places for conscious growth. They act like mirrors, showing us our greatest strengths and our deepest hurts. The people we love, work with, talk to every day will definitely bring up our unresolved issues, our hidden fears, and our limiting patterns. To grow consciously in relationships, practice being open, set boundaries, learn from disagreements. Being open builds connection and trust. Boundaries teach respect. Every disagreement can be a chance for deeper connection and understanding. In a world full of endless choices and constant noise, the path of conscious growth offers you an inner guidance system. This guidance system is your set of core values: honesty, kindness, bravery, creativity. They are your soul's compass and are essential for making choices that lead to a fulfilling life. Use these values as a filter. Does it fit with my family time, with my honesty, with my financial freedom? If a choice fits with your values, it's the right choice. If not, it's the wrong one, no matter how tempting it might seem on the surface. Living this way builds self-confidence and peace. Living this way builds self-confidence and peace. You are living with honesty, actions in harmony with your beliefs. Life will give you challenges. The obstacle is the path. Calm seas don't make skilled sailors. Every fear faced, every failure overcome, every difficulty endured is a deposit in your resilience account. Change from why me to what is this teaching me? Your growth creates a ripple effect. You become a beacon, and without saying a word, you guide other ships safely to shore. This is perhaps the most beautiful and deep result of your personal journey.